The stream is getting ready. Make sure to like and subscribe.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live. We are going to be getting started, hopefully, very shortly. I'm also going to kill and restart voice mod because it's being dumb. Again. Oh, sounds better now. Though I still don't know what's causing the popping.
Hulk smash.
But, yeah. We'll be starting a little bit early, so, yeah. I don't know what else we're gonna do. That's not the problem. That's a weird thing. Not that. That's weird. That's really weird. I don't know what's causing that. Instart over here just popping and the entire alphabet. Well, go ahead and make sure to leave a like on the stream or we'll be getting started here in 19 more minutes. Make sure to invite friends as well. Obviously, you've got a little bit of time. We're going to be playing on the Technomancer world once again and probably just chatting about some stuff. Content stuff, Negative Light Media stuff. Obviously, we got the website working right now. Getting close to possibly getting some money so we can actually do some fun stuff too. So, see y'all in just a bit.
Did you pray today?
FYI, I am working on getting us more sound effects. So, yeah. Probably. Oh, wait, I'm using my mouse, so I can't really do this as a standing stream. So we will probably, if we get bored, I got some stuff I want to talk about politics-wise and like world-wise and faith-wise and all that. But I also have a fun experiment, so I need as many people here as possible because I think it's going to be fun. Okay, we got about 5 more minutes till we're live. I will go ahead and say you may not want to like the stream yet, because a part of this experiment involves liking, but it also may involve the spiffing Brit. So yes, this stream is going to get interesting, and if you know what I'm talking about, for legal reasons, I cannot condone this action. I definitely did not forget about my timer. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. This is Negative Light. I hope you're having a good day. Okay. We have a little bit of a surprise planned. I watched a Spiffing Brit video and I want to run an experiment. So first question of the day is, are you on a laptop, desktop, or are you on the phone? Are you on an app or are you on your desktop? It's an important question. Y'all will find out why. We're going to give people a little bit of time to trickle in. And so I'm going to kind of explain what we're doing tonight. Main focus, main goals. So one is we're going to get this thing working. I have to double the speed. Hello, Prince Lightning. And also, hi, N-Star. I've already said hello to you, but welcome. If y'all enjoy Spiffing Brit and his YouTube exploits, some of you may know exactly what I'm going to ask y'all to do. But again, are you on a desktop or are you on a laptop? Or not desktop. Are you watching this in your browser or are you watching this in an app? That's a better explanation. Also, Mia is lying. She is definitely not doing Dungeons and Dragons right now. Calling you out, Mia. Someone please, N-Star, can you clip that? Do you know how to clip that in YouTube? So I think if I do this number, wait. I think that's the opposite of what I want. Yeah, that's the opposite of what I want. I think I have to do it this way. No. No, not bang clip. Do the actual, like, YouTube clip. Which, actually, YouTube lets me see those. I might just start manually editing and just use my vertical stuff. Turn off the vertical plugin for a while until I'm at a spot where I can start streaming on TikTok or, I'm gonna sleep. On TikTok or YouTube. Breathes. But yeah, if you click the click button, I'm just gonna just share that with me. I think if I do this, this will put me at the right speed. I think. What? Why can I not? Bruh. TikTok scares you? Hey, Nate, welcome. Okay. If you're on a browser, I'm going to ask you to do something. If y'all don't mind. So, I watched a Spiffing Brit video, and there is a chance that if y'all were to go ahead, okay, step one, if you have liked the video, I want you to remove that like for a second. It's not going to be long. Now, I want you to open up a separate browser tab in a separate window. Okay? Do like split windows, have them both playing the stream. You can maybe mute one of the windows. Okay? Nate knows where I'm going with this. And then I want you to go ahead and re-like the video on both windows individually. I am definitely not breaking TOS right now. I think I'm going to have to put it on this wall. The mixer. Mixer basin. Oh, yeah. Now that... What? I've got to double that more? Bruh, come on. Okay. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. If you don't know how to do it, that is A-okay. Okay. So we need more cogs, but I definitely think we're going to have to put on that wall, so we're going to just put this guy back here. So I have to double this again, so I'm going to have to make one more jump. No, this is not a Minecraft update. This is a mod pack. Hey, welcome back, Game Winner. I hope you're having a good day. So we're running an experiment tonight. Are you on your phone or are you on a desktop, like a browser? Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, no, I'm seeing a small jump here. I'm so hoping YouTube doesn't get after me. What mod pack is this? And me. So this is actually a custom made mod pack. I haven't uploaded it to Modrinth or CurseForge yet. I do need to do that. That's water wheel. How do I make a cog again? I always forget cogs. Oh, it's just a... That's right. So... I'm gonna need... 2 of these. And then I'm gonna need 2 smalls. I think. I can probably... So I want to use a size up. Gotcha. So what we're doing is, if you have your browser, now, if you're using separate devices, for some reason YouTube doesn't detect this, but what you do is you make a new window. So you make a new window with the stream open on it, on both screens, right? If you already like the video, go ahead and remove it before you make that split window setup, and then like it on both screens. It will count as you liking the stream twice, and 2 viewers, and it seems to be working. We are about double what we normally have right now, which, FYI, that doesn't just work on 2. You can continue doing this. Supposedly, Spiffing Brit's experiment a couple of weeks ago on his live literally broke a couple PCs. Let's see here. I can't memorize in just regular, so I say always from modded with the new items. No. It's A-okay. Do you know what is a required mod in every mod pack I build? JEI, because I am too lazy to memorize the ridiculous volume of items. Okay, so I just had to have 2 doublings. I might be able to get away with that. With the right layout. I know what to do. Okay. I feel like I can make that tighter. I hate Alex's mobs, actually. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Hello, Starstrike! It has been a hot minute since I've talked to you. Hey, have you heard of a Spiffing Brit video that recently got uploaded about YouTube streams? I'm not gonna allow or disallow anything tonight, which is probably something I regret. Okay, first off, are you on your laptop, like laptop, desktop, watching a browser, or are you on your phone? I know that's a weird question, but I have to, laptop. Okay, I want you to make a new window with the stream running. Okay, it has to be a new window. Okay, and before you do that as well, you have to remove your like for just a second. When you make the new window, right, you'll have stream 1 and stream 2 up at the same time. And then I want you to like it on both streams. And right now we are at 6 to 8 viewers, and I believe we only have 3 real people. Hey, Alex! Welcome! Oh, darn it. I forgot about that. Oh, wait. I do not have the strip logs. Yeah, so what happens is, and that's why I asked you to remove the like. So if you don't remove your like, and it won't count for 2 on the likes. But Yeah, like we're at 6 likes at this point. We have 5 people watching. Normally we only have 3. I think we only have 4 people actually viewing. I can actually see who all is viewing, FYI. So let's see here. Participants. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which one of those is a bot? I have a weird feeling that they fixed this. Darn it! I think Spiffing Brit. 3, 4, 5. Oh no! We gotta test this, y'all. Yeah, 7 likes on your screen, so I don't know, because I know my bot account can't like. So that's true, but we are climbing, people. We are at 10 current viewers at the moment. I'm really curious to see, like, if this will get detected. Why do you hate Alex's mobs? I just don't like the mobs ads. I'm not like, I don't like death trap creatures every 5 seconds having to deal with them. We had it in a mod pack a while back, and I like the whole group was like, no, we're not doing this again. I think if I do, that's a step down. So I'm gonna have to do, let's see, I think I'm gonna have to do this. Nope, wrong direction. This. Then I don't think that's gonna work. Nope. Sorry. And now I have liked on an alt account. Oh yeah, no, the alt accounts. I actually now have 3 I have access to. May I please make a macro? For legal reasons, I am not going to approve anything. That's what I am saying. Okay, this is protect my butt legalese. Because I'm not the spiffing Brit. If YouTube wipes me out, I'm God. At least all the mobs are useful and can make weapons. Yeah, no, like I liked them, but there was just, it was more than I cared for. So, or rather all of us cared for, I should say, because it wasn't just me. What? Oh, okay, I see why. Is this literally how I'm going to have this for now? Okay. We're going to be making something that helps with this process. I want to see, I think there is a recipe. Yeah, so I need a thing of andesite and then some iron nugs. I just want to see if this works. Okay. Andesite alloy. And then I want to throw one of these in there and one of these in there. Oh yeah! No, I can tame them. It is too hard in survival. I'm not a huge fan of it in survival. If that makes sense. Like I'm not for it. That's the problem. That's the thing. But it wasn't just me making that decision either. It was me and several other friends. I need all that. I'm gonna put all this up. So we are going to be making the kelp farm. That was kind of the secondary thing I wanted to do tonight. Was make the kelp farm, but we can't do that while touching water. So that's gonna be the fun bit. I think I have a micro kelp farm right here. Yeah. So only one. Oh yes. Okay. So we've already doubled our kelp. But yeah, you spin me right around, baby, right around. So yeah, we're gonna be making a kelp farm. I can't touch water, and I definitely want to kill that iron golem, but we're not making the iron farms yet. I don't know why I haven't started making iron farms. I'm literally doing everything in the opposite order of what I normally do. So I'm thinking, because I can't touch water, because normally what you do with a kelp farm is you kind of make like this large bed of stuff. You can't really do that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make like a large circle. Actually, I have a creative world. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go to title, and then we're going to pop in the creative world so I can show you all what I want to do. I have a creative testing world for this. I haven't copied over everything. Yeah, so one of the things I do is I suggest is you use Prism. Oh, that's right. This was the biome I was going to build in. Darn it. Y'all don't know about this? I forget about this. Okay. But yeah, so all the mods that we use are kind of selected by committee to some degree. I'm gonna just find like a nice clear space for us to build in. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna go over to create. I need my mechanical bearing. I do have the Waystone mod. There used to be a teleporter mod with frequencies, and I really wish we had that. I do not care for this that much. I'm really bad at Minecraft, so if you ever do a Minecraft stream but let viewers in, I'm just going to be so confused. I'm only good at building off topic. No, you're A-okay. So when it comes to if I ever make a viewer available SMP, which I've got to figure out the legality of that now, thanks to the EULA changes. Thanks, Mojang. Is that if I do that, it's definitely going to be cool. I want it to be more cooperative, even though I know a lot of people prefer more competitive play. I prefer cooperative. I'm not huge on being hyper competitive, all that jazz, but that's kind of up to y'all as well. Okay, so I know for a fact we'll need a plow. I don't think the mechanical roller will help us. Placard, that's not something we're using. I need the mechanical bearing. Why can't I find this piece? Is there any new mods in your mod pack? If so, can you show? I have some, but I don't know which mod they belong to. It's like a giant werewolf and some like vampire bat things. Yeah, like that's some of the stuff that like I like to explore what happens when people actually try to build together. That's something that genuinely interests me. Oh, you made it too fast. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I just lost like 3 viewers. YouTube. I will say there's a point where YouTube will kind of flag things. So if you're gonna do that, we gotta be careful. We gotta be coy. I'm probably gonna get an email from Mojang tomorrow. Yo, I cannot find the mechanical bearing. That's the radial chassis. Elevator pulley. That seems like fun. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we're going to get a creative engine because I'm going to have some kind of power source. It's probably just going to be a water wheel, but we're going to get some chassis as well. It just hit me that I don't think we have ever built anything together despite how much we have played together. No, that was something we were going to do with the previous world, and communication broke down. One of a couple reasons why I stopped playing on it, to be honest. We do a little trolling. Is it for you like the mods that make Minecraft easier and a kind of funnier? I only troll when I know I can get away with it. For me, it's like I like fantasy adventure mods. So it's a mixture. I kind of like fantasy adventure, but I know it doesn't flip over well to player groups. Like if you're getting a group of players together, it doesn't work well. Because a lot of the adventure mods are intended to be played very linearly, I found. And those I don't care for. I actually like a lot of automation. So I tend to basically, like, if I make a mod pack, there's kind of mainstays they will almost always see. Create JEI and JRE. are 99% of it. Then you'll have a bunch of like helper, like optimizer mods, as in like it optimizes the runtime, so it makes things run smoothly. Yeah, no, I feel like we need to get back to playing on creative worlds together, honestly, because I feel like that's when we were having the most fun. And like we used to try to make adventure maps, and I think now that we're a bit older and a bit better at communication, I feel like we could do that. It'd be kind of cool. So yeah, there's like a level to all these things. I think one of the fun bits. Okay, so I think this is how I'm gonna do it, right? So I can't touch water, so I think 3 wide will be good enough. And basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a wall. Oh, I didn't slide that. Yeah, that's like interesting. That's interesting. So there was like an era where Minecraft was very much like a medieval game, if that makes sense. And I feel like I could probably an andesite funnel. If I get an andesite funnel, which this is gonna take a while to do, but okay. So that's like that. Don't want this to go to 8. I want all those down to click and hold. There we go. There we go. I just really like old stuff because I think it looks good. Oh yeah, no. So in my area, there is a Tudor house that I saw on the way to my place. I really should take a picture of it sometime. It's really cool. I prefer more stony textures. I'm also a really basic builder. I don't do a lot of builds. I do a lot of automation things. Oh, have a good rest of your night, game winner at football practice, I'm guessing. Or no, that's Prince Lightning who does football, right? I get confused. I try to keep track of y'all and like get to know y'all. I do very much suck at it. Not gonna lie. Okay, so I think what we'll do is I'm gonna build this up so that I never actually have to touch water. So what we're gonna do, I want 3 wide there. And then I need to have like a bed. But we need that 1 more deep so that we have the spot for the doodads. And then we'll get some glass, which I may not use glass right now. I am a really bad like resource gatherer person, like whatsoever. And I think I'm gonna make it 4 tall because I may make this longer and I want this to be kind of slow. Okay. Oh, darn it. Okay, that's not on there. So, and that's going the wrong direction too. Okay, but I also want to take, and I want to put some kind of droppery thing. Probably right there. So then it'll spin out. Either really good at collecting stuff or really bad at it. Early game is where I'm the weakest, to be honest. And that's oftentimes why I don't get far in worlds. And honestly, it's because I have a very strong lack of commitment. which is a problem. It's hurt friendships. And I really wish that I could change, and I want to change, and I'm trying to change. I just suck at it. And that's some of why y'all see me not commit to things here, because it's like, well, if I mess up, you know, I don't know. There's a lot of psychology that goes into like decisions I make. Okay, so I think right here is where we go to 3. And we're basically gonna make like a half circle almost. It looks like it starts to angle there. I'm gonna make like a box for where the largest one goes. And then I need this to be too wide. Because then when it's done, I want this to, let's see here, always place when stopped, only place near initial angle, only place when anchor destroyed, only place near initial angle. So that if I ever lose power, it won't place it unless it is near the actual spot it's supposed to go. So if we go like right there, oh, okay, that didn't stop. Oh, well, it should still like drop things. I mean, what with someone do you think about whether to say goodbye or tell me when you part ways with someone? I don't know. I always say like goodbye or adios. I just try to make it kind of funny. That's also true. That's like a northerner type thing to do. I'm raised in Southern culture, so I'll just kind of make it, it's always awkward, and I just assume it's always going to be, which is probably a bad assumption. I make a lot of bad assumptions if y'all can't tell. Yeah, I'm gonna have this go 10 so that I can kind of track what I'm doing. Okay. I'm most worried about the outermost one. Okay, so I need to have this go out like 2 more blocks. Okay. My psychology in decision making is chaos, which is not good. And my decision making, oftentimes, I always consider, I am almost constantly thinking about what other people, I guess we're just going to have a therapy session tonight, y'all, so. I joke, but in reality, like, this is good things to talk about with people. So we'll start there. I try to consider every angle of everyone else. And yeah, like I obsess over what other people think to an unhealthy degree, actually. And so there's a lot of decisions that I make that are outright irrational because I don't want to make specific people mad. And to be honest, that's probably why I haven't actually written out and done a sermon in a very long time. Because, yeah. But, yeah, so like my decision-making process usually considers how likely it is that somebody's going to get mad at me. Like, that's darn near a quote from inside my head. So that's the most frequent thought I have. And that's why, like, I don't ask for favors often. I get nervous about talking to some people now because it's just, I don't know. I feel like I'm in the wrong 99% of the time. And I probably am, honestly, because I overthink things. So yeah, that's where things are with me. But I also think it's important for, my viewers to actually see this type of stuff, because I'm going to go ahead and say this, and I know that some of y'all are not going to be happy with me saying it, but I know that I attract people who are not in their best place. Yeah, no, I agree, and that's true. And that's something I've been kind of connecting in the last year-ish. I've had to deal with one or two big circumstances. I don't think you've been aware of it directly, but there's been some big things that have happened where it's been like, oh, snap. Okay, we have to make a decision, and it's not going to look good. FYI, we're not building it out of this wood. We're probably going to wind up using that stone-looking wood. It is so ugly, but it is so easy to get right now. Because I have that mega farm, and it produces so much wood. So much wood. You do ever need a favor for me? No, I get that. And that's one of the things where, like, I know that at some point I want to get back into, having regular chats with people. I will be also real. I have gone through a phase as of late, and I think some of my viewers, some of my really close viewers, Star Strikes is actually not legally a therapist, but he is a very good, considerate person, and he's emotionally knowledgeable. Maybe. I'm not going to get too much deeper than that. That's up to him to dive into it. But y'all also need to realize I psychoanalyze all of y'all. Like, but it's not out of, like, I dislike you or I don't trust you. I mean, some of it is, yes. Oh, FYI, well, no, I'm not going to say that because I want y'all to figure that out. Well, here's the thing. Here's the reason why. I grew up psychoanalyzing people. Mostly because I'm autistic and didn't understand it. And, like, I had to figure people out the hard way. And I grew up most of my life from 8 to, well, now I've been in Georgia. So Southern culture is not the easiest to figure out from what I understand. Like, it's not like the North. Yeah, well, and that's one of the things that, like, I want to be better at it, but I also know, like, there is probably a hard limit for me. And I'll be real. There have been one or two times, especially early on, where when I went to stream, I was just emotionally exhausted and couldn't do it. And there are days even now where I'm like, I don't want to stream, but I choose to stream because I think that it is the best thing, not only for me, but for y'all. And yes, I do have a small bit of the little selfish angle on this. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's foolish to lie in this circumstance. And I think that that's part of, like, being honest. Like, if I'm honest with y'all, like, I just said, like, I know that it is probable that my average viewer is not going to be in their best state in life. And that's become a little bit clear in the last year, because most of y'all have been in a hard spot. And I'm not going to lie about that. But here's the other thing I want to say. The only reason I'm aware of that is because y'all have shown that y'all have put in enough trust into us to kind of reveal that. And one, that is brave. Number two, that is what you need to be doing. You need to find people. And if my community is what's necessary, then go for it. Obviously, there are lines. There are boundaries that me and my team have to kind of say, okay, too far, George, and we don't get that perfect every time. We've made mistakes, and I genuinely hope we get things better. Okay. I spieled on y'all. It's a comment. If we need to talk about that, Nate, I am free after the stream. Yeah, well, and like, I will not say that all of y'all are in a bad state as well. That's foolish. That's foolishness. Rather, some of you, oftentimes people come and then we help. And my hope is that in the long term, you know, I don't know how. I kind of find myself in that type of group, in that kind of friend category. And I'll be real, I'm not the best at giving support. I'm not as involved in my server as I want to be as well. I don't know how the stream went this way. Wait, how did we get here again? You know, yes, you are most definitely a friend. And that's one of the things that I'll say is like, I will say that even if I am a friend with you as a viewer, there is one thing I have to make clear as well. Y'all kind of have to be viewer first. And that's to keep me above reproach because, well, Minecraft YouTuber, male Minecraft YouTuber in mid-20s. Okay, I like to have multiple options because I've made the mistake of believing one person. No, I get you. And like if there's some issues that we see, I do want to make it clear. Like I haven't been perfect, and I've made some significant mistakes in the past, and nothing like immoral, but like that wasn't the best decision making. You should have done it this way, probably. This ain't collecting nothing. Dark Norbit. But, I don't know how to phrase this and not sound bad, is the problem, Nate. There we go. Okay. So first off, that's, but the reason why I have I will be honest, yes, I have distanced myself on the server slightly. And that is slightly intentional. That is valid. That is valid. It's more or less a nervous tick. It's like, I probably shouldn't. The other thing too, though, is of course, I have like, since the early days of the server, I have done things like, why aren't you coming towards me? I'm in creative mode, dummy. Okay, I need control 1. Okay. I don't want anything past level 1. So this will store. And then I need to make... I don't really want to use this item because it's expensive. But I might have to. So I swapped worlds. I think you were away when I swapped worlds. No. I swapped worlds to template something out. Because remember, I'm a technomancer, so I can't... Ooh, this is not going to work. I don't think this is going to work either. I need something where I don't touch water. Because, like, there's no way that in survival you can fill this without touching water, I don't think. Like, not even layer by layer. Well, if I fill the bottom layer... if I build up like the bottom layer and I'm probably gonna trim off this bit. That way it's 3 wide and just make the U. I think that's gonna be my best option. Obviously this is not the cleanest shape. And do y'all think I need 2 layers of I probably need 2 layers deep, but I don't think I need 3. Because I can, if I see I need 3, I can speed it up, but I don't think I'm going to use that much kelp. You know? Why am I getting on the server less every week? That's not intentional. Actually, I'm always tracking the server. It's just hard. If that makes sense, like, I get myself distracted and I'm usually doing stuff and like I try to comment and try to say things, but it's like, you know, hopping in voice chat is one of those things that even in like a private group I'm in, I don't do it as often as I would like. And a lot of times it's because like, oh, I want to edit a video. Well, in order to do that, I have to have my ears open. Oh, I want to record. Well, I can't, you know, record that. And then of course also like, for instance, Wednesdays, I don't come home till 9 o'clock. My PC is only turned on for me to do my daily like log and devotional. And that's it. Yeah, and that's the thing is like, that's one of the things where I've been trying to pivot some of the stuff from that into the streams. What the heck? So pivoting the VC type stuff, you know, because that's usually where we're talking about politics and stuff, into the chat here, because I feel like it makes it more interactive, makes it more fun. But then also like pretty much other than like when I'm recording the backgrounds for videos, I'm not really doing stuff that I can focus on it well in a VC. Which is probably because I've overcommitted myself, and you can ask anyone of the PCP crew. One of my fatal flaws is that I think I can do everything when in fact I cannot. Okay. Let's see what the recipe for that is. Oh, no. Click. Oh, no. Wait, it's in here somewhere. Okay, so that's only 1 andesite. That might be worth it. Because I can make 4 of those for 2 andesite and 3 iron. That might be worth it. Maybe. Because then, because if I put it here, I had to have like hoppers all the way around. That's a bunch of hoppers, so that covers the iron cost. Yeah, I think the portable depot is probably the best option. So, portable depot. So you're definitely not to the level that PCP is as far as closeness. I'm gonna make that clear real fast because it's definitely a lot deeper than what y'all think. Like, it's to the level that one of my friends has actually made a micro documentary on some of the stuff we went through as a group and why our group was created. And PCP is a pretty large group. And most of us are like active creatives. And that's one of the things that, I'll be real, I have actually, like, one of the reasons why I don't feel like I've got that same oomph is because I've kind of distanced myself from them in the last year. I've distanced myself from a lot of people in the last year, to be honest. Kind of Kind of distance myself from everyone. Yep. Yeah, that's a fun realization. Great. Well, that didn't work. That didn't sound good. Oh my. Stupid. And that's one of the reasons why as well I made NLM is to be more involved when I can't be involved. I've also been dealing with a lot of exhaustion. But God's also been providing and like What? Oh. How to phrase it? God's kind of working right now through some stuff. I'm sorry, I got myself distracted. I don't think y'all realize how easily I get distracted. That's also one of the hard things about like making content for me is I have way too many interests. Too many for my own good, to be honest. Okay. I'm gonna slow this down to like 1 RPM. And I'm gonna reverse it. And then once it gets close, I'm gonna break this. Okay, now let's fix this guy up, which luckily isn't going to be much. Then what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to only place in your initial angle. That way, if we ever lose power, when I separate out the power, this is definitely Did they change how this works? Oh no, it doesn't collect the top. Ooh. Ooh. I didn't think that through. So yeah, we don't even need 2 layers. We only need 1. So I can straight up just do this, right? America wants oil. No, well, I'm not going to talk about like how you join PCP and stuff. That is, I will say this with y'all, I really don't have any reason to explain it. And I don't think it's actually beneficial to y'all for me to explain it. It is not something that I think me or Mia can really help you through the process of. And that's a very long story as well. That involves some fun memories. And I say fun with as much sarcasm as I can muster at the moment. I think I can put a secondary linear chassis. Let's see here. If I wrench, rotate. Darn it. She is at a D&D event. That's the thing, is that I may eventually, like, if I do a D&D group, because they're probably going to want it to be private, I will have to be canceling probably one of my Friday streams, probably. Because nobody's going to want to... Very few people would want to put that in public, kind of a thing. Okay, so... Maybe what I need to do is extend this out 2 blocks. Or actually, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. I'm going to take slime. Right? Okay. I mean, I know that y'all would probably like watching it, but I don't think the people that be in the group with would necessarily want to record it. Especially with it being my first playthrough, I don't know what to expect, so I don't know how to make good content. Because I actually have never played D&D and I haven't watched any playthroughs. Even though I know there are good ones. I actually have friends who very much enjoy those. So, yeah. Also, I will say, I actually had a plan for this stream season. We have not stuck to that one bit. Hey, GF! Yes, actually, aren't you a DM? Okay. Now that, and then... a chaos GM. Lol. Yeah, I know. We've kind of talked about it as a group. I've never played D&D or any RPG made in the same style as D&D, but now I have received a My Little Pony RPG book from a company that will probably end up sponsoring me to talk about it. Okay, at me in the sponsored video, please. My curiosity is piqued. Dude, I'm actually at a size where I could get sponsors. They're not going to give me much, but there are people who actually sponsor super small YouTubers. And then I want to make that be only placed in our initial angle, and we'll put that at like -10. Yeah. Star should sponsor a video of mine, lol. I mean, yeah, I have a full-blown channel artist. It's not like contractually connected yet and stuff. I have some dude making a business. I literally looked into that today, was making my thing an actual LLC. And oh my gosh, it is so much. There's a lot. Oh my gosh. That would be a hilarious April Fool's video. I really need to start planning an April Fool's video, probably. Okay, so I know for a fact there should be at least one in that thing. I wonder... Oh, this guy may not... I know what it is. I know precisely what the problem is. I mean, that is valid. I could just straight up stream the April Fool's video. Okay, so I know precisely what it is. I think I'm gonna have to add, no, okay. So we go hopper, because I'm lazy and don't want to actually try. There we go, okay. And it normally won't take this long, I don't think. But I think I've got the contraption I'm going to build for the kelp farm. No. I don't think I need to grow any more hair. My boss is already very mad about my facial hair. He does not like it one bit. And see, in theory, I don't need 2 chests, but I'm probably going to keep 2 chests that way. Like, if I forget about this, I've always got like 2 chests of black log and then 1 full chest of kelp. Which then we can kind of build like a smelting contraption and a belt maker. Because I would like that to be built up too. Oh, I have comments. He commented lol. I shall heart his comments. For he be good. Expert Take commented on a short that I posted today. Which is actually not doing as good as normal, but apparently my video is doing well. A lot more people like it, and it's actually got a higher than normal view time, but still like 18%. Alfred Bon... I've never heard of this person, so we're gonna have to Google him. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I think that, you know, oh, the stupid, like, old bee beard. So, okay, I can't grow that. And I can tell you why. The 2 tufts off the side are coming from the side of the face. And so that's not, he doesn't actually have much hair here. And basically what he is it's a little bit of the 2 locks here. I don't, unless he's one of the guys that has only 2 locks of beard hair, because I have 3. So I can actually braid my beard hair. Should I do that? I'm debating on, for like a Minecon, getting the like purple Game Theory leather jacket, bearding my hair. Bearding my hair, braiding my beard hair and kind of going, you know? No, I actually need to go to a barber shop. There's a local barber shop that does a lot of like beard and other stuff, you know, head, beard and all that, and actually go and get a proper trim. I need to do that. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole, diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole. Yes, I'm a dwarf and I'm digging a hole, diggy diggy hole. Okay, so that means we're gonna need a mechanical bearing, a bunch of these too. Oh boy. Actually, I think that's the Minecraft skin I'm still... Yes, I still have the dwarf skin on. What the heck? Bro! What? Dude! Come on, man! Why did you steal my dirt block? Moron! Yes! Be pinned by the stupid device. Stupid thing. Oh. But yeah. I mean, I really want to expand the stream. Like, I'm working on more chat commands. I added a secret one that I'm waiting for y'all to discover because I feel like it's going to be hilarious once y'all find it. But I did make this one expensive, so you know it's good. Yeah, no, I think we tried with this season, and I have the green skin from this season, but we kind of gave up on the storyline quickly, and I think we'll have to discuss that in the future if we're ever wanting to do something like that. And I don't know that that's a good decision to try again, to be very honest. I'm not sure if I'll join in or not. I'm debating it still. I should. I don't know. I don't know. I think this works. So one of the things that I noticed on like social media recently was that like, so people were shaming this woman who is a little bit overweight. Oh, yeah, to be honest, I'm up for the next season. Mostly ran out of motivation to finish some of the final pieces of, yeah. So one of the things I noticed was there's a lady who's a little bit overweight, and she was advertising basically like, hey, you should look up parks with gym equipment near me, and that can help you like exercise and do all this other stuff. And people were insulting her for working out, or like saying, well, gym membership's only $10. Well, lo and behold, you go look at her channel, and she literally has like 1,000 videos of her in Planet Fitness. And mind you, this is coming from like an actual dietitian guy who kind of gets mad at people, legitimately mad at people over these things. And that was one of the moments where I'm like, okay, that's legitimate. Like, don't insult people and not want to help them with their problems. Does that make sense? Like, help people help themselves. That's a big thing that I think even I need to work on. I'm not going to deny that. But like, if you see a problem, help people with said problem. If your advice isn't helpful, probably best to just shut up. And I know that's very mean, but okay. You know what? We're going to swap to just chatting. What do we want to talk about tonight, guys? Oh, I'm going to transition into red mode. And I'm going to start standing and kind of move around. I liked the last two streams we've kind of done this, I think. A couple things. Is close this. I don't have auto. I have autofocus on the camera, but it doesn't always work. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by popping over to the cam, which is one of my nested scenes. I need to make like a pop button. They'll just deactivate, reactivate. Ah! I need to get key lights. That's what I need to do. So I can get like white light, but I can have like the red overhead. Oh well. Okay, scenes, just chatting. There we go. Cinnamon, lots of cinnamon. What? Okay. How do you like your French toast? I honestly have not had French toast in a long time. I will say that is because my mother hated when we would make it. So I actually do not know how to make French toast other than a video where it was like Korean or Russian French toast, which is like you take the bread, you square it, you take one slice, I think you put like Nutella on it, then you have another one, you put peanut butter on it, and then you have your third layer of bread. You coat that in egg, and then you fry that, and then you put cinnamon sugar on it, and then you put condensed milk on it. I do have a thing of frozen French toast bites in my freezer right now, actually. Blue brony closing in on your location. Look, honestly, one of the things I would like to do is do like an IRL video with my friends, my close friends, that PCP gang, especially my best friend. I feel like if we did an IRL video, it would be really fun. As a matter of fact, I guess I'll go ahead and say it. Like, if you guys do want to have a chance of seeing me, I will be at the Georgia National Fair sometime in October. I can't remember the exact dates, but I'll be going probably twice. I enjoy going there. It's an interesting spot. And yes, it is a national fair. It is not a state fair. I don't think that's legal. And do remember that I'm in a constitutional carry state. So, and you're not a U.S. citizen. So, yeah, no, you literally got to the point that I had to quit a season because I couldn't play. Because usually, like, I kind of gotten to the point where it's like, if I'm going to play, I'm probably going to be streaming on any servers because it's not worth me recording it because I suck at editing at raw gameplay videos. That's one thing I've found. One of the things I want to do is get an editor so that I can actually start how to phrase it. So I can start having that like be edited from all my streams, so I can stream and have content coming at the same time. And there's gonna just be times where I'm like, okay, chat, we are in record mode. You do not exist. Okay. Or else. This thing is still stiff, like the little bump there. I had to practice with that. Yeah, no, that was, so Mia was like, I want to finish paying off my car, and because she bought her car off of me and I gave her a loan kind of thing. It was more, that's complicated in family matters. You guys don't really need to know too much about it, but this is the rest of her payment. It is not sharp for legal reasons. I have to say that because I don't want ATF at my door. But yeah, this is gonna wind up mounted on the wall right over here. I need to move this desk right there so we can get a better angle in the room. So yeah. Wait. That's one of my own personal buttons. Y'all can't have access to that. But yeah, so like the world of politics right now is kind of crazy and nuts. But the things that I wanted to highlight was like, I'm starting to notice this like double standard pop up a lot more. Dude, if I ever, I have planned out what I will do in response to a SWAT already, because that is a known risk. Yeah, no, like there are dumb people, and that's all I can say of the people who want to SWAT someone is you are dumb. You are dumber than a box of rocks. This purple look, that looks better. I feel like it's more complimentary. The red just is a little too aggressive. Like the purple's a lot softer. Makes me not look as ugly. Have you ever met my friend? Ugly. Okay, that was too far. By the way, I'm heading to bed. It's 2 a.m. and I'm playing a long board game with my dad tomorrow, so I need to rest. Also, no missing up sleep schedules when school is start. Yeah, no, you need to get to bed. I am well aware you're supposed to be in bed right now. So thanks for joining in, GF. You probably need to take a rest. But yeah. And then there's other things when it comes to YouTube. I'm debating on just going all in on like the commentary channel type thing and going towards like a Phoenix SC, Fit MC, Amp Venom type thing. But I also am not like I'm not interested in 2B2T news and like server news. 2 a.m. is not normal. At least not to me. Like I will admit I am not normal. I'm literally wearing an Awana Summit t-shirt from when my brother was in there. And yes, this was the year he got his citation. So he would have been 18. This is from when I was 11. Oh, the year's right there. Yeah, this is from 2011. Real shirt from 2011. I have had it ever since then. And I have worn it regularly since then. It is a very old shirt. And yes, I have not actually grown since I was 10, I think. Like I literally grew like 2 pant sizes and then it was done. Done. No, nothing else. No more. But yeah. I think that in the world of like video making for my channel, I'm not sure where I'm going as fully as I used to. Because I noticed that I'm very weak with never. Yeah, you don't realize how my family tends to bulk up between 18 and 25. And my mother's side has silent bulk. My uncle was a car mechanic who could lift over, I think it was like 200 pounds or something. Was as skinny as me. I shock people how strong I am on a regular basis. It's not a joke. It's not me hiding. I need to do some strength training for reasons more practical in life, actually. Probably never, because I don't really care for that type of content. I am in a group that uses wrestling content for some clips, and you know, the reasons they use it winds up making them show up as like egotistical pricks. And that's just kind of the kindest way I can phrase it. It's mean, but it's true, and it's about as close as to kind as I can get. I do not care for wrestling. I find it to be kind of gross. You can lift about 150 pounds. You do realize how much that is, right? Yeah, no, I've seen them. Shorts is an interesting thing. I am very curious what this whole connected video thing's gonna play. Maybe Star, if you have any thoughts on that. The like connecting a video to a short, how much that's going to impact. I have a sense it's going to be very minimal other than tutorial shorts. Like, I have a lot, my most popular videos are tutorial shorts, FYI. And yes, I do plan to go back to doing some tutorials as well. Yeah, like, I feel like in general, people who are in the mood to watch shorts are here to watch shorts. And people who are in the mood to watch videos are here to watch videos. And yes, people bounce between them, but I don't think it's going to be like a massive impact unless it's like a tutorial. Like I'm looking up how to do X in Git or YouTube, and I find a short that's really good and it's connected to a full-blown video. Well, if the short's good, the video's probably good too. That's a valid question. I need to sit down and do some serious planning. Right now, I think we're pretty well booked. What are we doing? So Tuesdays are the Zelda streams. We're almost done with that. I've already got what's going to take that one slot next. I think the Technomancer series, that's going to go on for another month or two, but that's going to need to get replaced. And then we have the community streams. I don't know. Darn it. I keep on filling in slots and like not really doing things planned. I think Star can admit, I don't plan, well, I don't think Star even needs to admit, I think every viewer of mine will know. I do not plan very far ahead. Most people have their shorts creators they watch, and they are two different types of content, and most people are not that good at making both. I would agree and disagree. I think there's a balance. Like, I watch Think Media, but even then, I'll admit their content has taken a significant drop as of late, as in quality-wise, which is weird. And I think it's because they revved up too much. It's like an LTT effect. There's a point where you're posting too much content, and so you cannot produce anything of quality anymore. And I think it's kind of a byproduct of increasing quality of what you're posting and increasing quantity at the same time, and eventually reach this point where like you reach the roof, and so you try to push on quantity because it's what seems like the best decision, but what happens is you drop in quality at the same time. Fallout, never. I can go ahead and guarantee that. I'm not playing Fallout. I like this portion of the stream. I need to get back to doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and share a thought. I'm going to pull up my Obsidian. FYI, if you're ever wondering like what I use to collect my thoughts and plan and organize stuff, and maybe I need to do like a vault. I need to like plan out and record like a little vault view thing. Okay, dashboard, recently watched file, reckon... Reaction, oh. So this was a thought, my church is doing a study all the way through the New Testament. We just started Philippians today. Discord video. Oh yeah, I did say I would do that. I need to record that. I think that would be a good shorter video, to be honest. Debating short or a full video. Maybe I do both and connect them. That's a good test video. Okay. So we are doing a study through the New Testament. We just kind of hit Philippians, which for those that don't know, Philippians is like about persecution to a degree, having joined the Lord, things like that. And from Philippians chapter 1, this was kind of a thought I had, which is if we walk together continually in the love of Jesus Christ, when persecution comes, we inherently share the gospel, even if only a few are imprisoned, killed, or harmed by the persecution. It is inherently the reaction of the church as a whole that shows a great love for the greater community in how we react. Like the Philippians wound up sharing the gospel with how they gave and all that, and I think that's actually pretty good. And so, yeah, and thank you for showing that gospel command there, you know, If any of y'all are curious what the gospel is, it is pretty simple. It's actually spelled out right in Scripture in 1 Corinthians. And it's that Christ died, he was buried, and he rose again on the third day. And if you want to be saved, you believe on the Lord Jesus Christ, and thou shalt be saved. That's, that's it. The Scripture is simple, and I believe it's important to share the gospel. I believe that it's kind of the greatest form of love, and I know that some of y'all have had negative impacts from the church, and it's definitely not the dark side. Darkness flees from light. Jesus is the light, the way, the truth, and the life. What ray of the truth and life, but is also the light to the world. As a matter of fact, there's actually a connection to the gospel in Minecraft. It's kind of cool. But I believe it is very important to share that. And I know that some of my viewers have not had the greatest time in the church. I know that, the church is made of a bunch of people. And yeah, people do bad things. And there's been some negative generations in the church. I'll go ahead and admit that. I'm not without pain from the church. But I believe that we can grow together and improve as a body. And, Christ wants to know you, but yeah. Okay, back to chat. Negative dark. Did you know that negative light is just darkness? So actually the concept of negative light is about inversion and the duality of man. It's kind of what it's come down to. Literally my rebrand and the reasoning for the split channel colors is kind of designed around that concept. Yes, we are nearing completion. We've got one more set of scenes, I believe, to get this done, and then I think we are kind of ready for the rebrand. I'm not sure when to release it though. I'm debating it, but it's a pretty big. And when I say rebrand, it's not like corporate rebrand. It's like image rebrand, if that makes sense. See if anything fun's happened on the Obsidian Discord. Nope. But yeah, that's it's one of those interesting things. And it's one of the things that, like, I've always fought with the sin nature. Because part of my testimony is that I came to Christ when I was like 5. So there's a lot of things that I have to have learned. No, as of right now, it's very quiet. We're small enough that although I have probably who our second mod will be kind of picked out, I already know who I would choose out of the people on the Discord. We don't need a second mod right now. So, to be very honest, I probably think we need to build up a hype squad. I'm gonna check out the Obsidian forum. I joined them. Nice. Today. Because I wanted to put in a feature request. Because they added like a whole new thing. And this is like my favorite app to be using for notes. Every 2 days somebody leaves. Is that valid? I turned off staff logs a while back because it's just a bunch of spam. Did I turn off the people leaving? I might have turned that off. I don't think no, I don't see people leave all the time. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I'll be honest, people have dropped off, but it's because a lot of people were here for just joining in streams. Yeah, and the member count's been relatively steady. Like, we're going to lose people over time. And I do think it's because my streams inherently attract younger people. But it doesn't look like Probot has that enabled, so I'm going to have to go turn that on. I think I have to go to here to open up the... Doesn't Probot have a website? Yeah, I probably do need to turn it back on. I turned it off for some reason a while back. But the thing is that there was like an era of where we were getting some people, and I do think that we were attracting, I don't know how to phrase this. Not necessarily the best people. There we go. So that's one thing. But a lot of the things that I find is that we get a lot of younger kids. Yeah. And so typically I kind of default to assuming that people are leaving because they actually are getting banned. And that's one of the reasons why I really want us to unlock the member things. No, cancel. I don't want to add this. Log in. And that's one of the things that I'm kind of aware of. I don't like that my streams are attractive towards a younger audience necessarily, but also I don't want to make it that... Gotta go. I have been editing a listing to stream and now need to watch my video to make sure it turned out right. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful rest of your night, man. Glad you're able to join in and chat a bit. Let me see here. Oh, there we go. I gotta edit the server logging. There we go. We've lost 2 people over the last 2 days. Let's go. Or last month. Yeah, we lose like 1 person every now and again. But we're kind of in this general upward trend. And to be honest, I probably need to get a manager. Okay. Message deleted. Message edited. Not really that important. Member left. I'm gonna make that just bright red. Save that change. I don't know that joining and leaving voice channels is super useful. I'm working on the Discord right now. I don't know why. Set an age limit. So that's one of the things that I want to do, but the problem is that there's no way for me to enforce that rule other than just basically like, you're not supposed to be on YouTube or Discord. And yeah. I don't know how useful that is. The other thing is that I do want to set up. I've come up with what some of the ranks are going to do. I want one of the ranks to allow people to embed, but remove that permission for early on, just so that if we ever get like a bot account, they can't embed a bunch of messages. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we want to do. And see, the thing is that like all the premium moderation bots are all costly, so. But yeah. Did we just get a bunch of spam in the automod logs? If I can see the staff logs on the server, I think Mia and most of the admin team can edit it, but I'm the only person who does as of right now. And I know that like some people have wanted me to add ME6, but there's a bunch of like really sketchy junk that they want to do. So, and I don't own a premium subscription to them, so I'm not gonna pay for that. That's just kind of the truth. But yeah. Yeah, it's not really as good as it used to be. It used to be really good. But as of late, I've noticed more and more, like there's definitely better bots. To be honest, I thought about moving us to Carl. But yeah. And of course, I'm excited. I finally got my mod template to work. And I'm going to kind of set it up to include a script. Well, yeah, because they're one of the biggest I don't know what I was thinking there. So they're one of the biggest moderation mods, bots. And one of the things that people don't get about TOS is that it's not legally binding that you hold everyone equally accountable unless you make that a rule, which I think you should. I think that a lot of Discord, a lot of things, and there's kind of reasons why you wouldn't, but yeah, I mean, I'll just be real. Discord has kind of proven that they're a little bit more lax on their view of freedom of speech. Long term, we're probably going to move over to Matrix, and I'm going to make a Mastodon bot. I need to get my Pi 400 set up and my 4, and then I'm going to save up and get me another Pi 4. I've got so much I want to do and so little time to do it. It's not funny. Adult life sucks, which is again why I'm not on Discord as often as I would like to be, because I have to actually do stuff a lot. For example, I actually made red beans and rice for dinner tonight. It was actually good. I don't cook very often because I suck at it, like very thoroughly. Yeah. I think we're gonna wrap it up here tonight. I need to, if I'm gonna do this type of section, I need to actually come with like a planned set of points. But I didn't. I suck at that. I done goofed. This is a good time to just like outright sit down, like record an audio for a video. That'd be hilarious. I don't want to do that though. I like keeping my videos secret till they're released. But yeah. I think I'm going to say, without further ado, this is Negative Light signing out. And God bless y'all. And FYI, I do the hand movements when I'm recording videos. So y'all don't see that, but it actually happens. I'm getting tired and the conversation's kind of waning down. So I'm kind of like, okay, I can stop here. Adios.